Some weeks ago I did a video on this setup you see here. That's the Anycubic S1 combo. So it's the S1 including the multicolor option, the 4-color option, the Ace Pro. But some people prefer having only the S1 without the multicolor option. And that's possible. You can buy this one as a single machine, so only the S1. Or you can buy it with the 4-color option or even an 8-color option, where you can combine 2 Ace Pros onto one machine. If you want to do that, you will need to purchase a separate 8-port hub or print it yourself. Otherwise this will not work. But in this video I'm going to show you how you can convert the 4-color option, so the S1 combo, into the single color option. So I will remove the Ace Pro, I will remove the hub and show you how to do this. Then I will mount this single spool holder, which is included with the machine. And then we can go into Anycubic Slicer and I will print out some nice designs. So if you like it, watch till the end, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. And let's start with the first part of the video at the back of the machine, how to remove the hub and the Ace Pro. So let's have a look at the back of the machine. Over here, this one you've got the PTV tube, which will go into the extruder. Then this is the 4-port hub, so you can see it's got 4 ports. And here on the bottom you can see the 4 PTV tubes from the Ace Pro. So the 4 different colors will be fed into the hub, and then this will decide which one to push towards the nozzle. You've got a signal cable also for the hub and also for the Ace Pro. And then you've got separate power cords for each machine. So the S1 has got a power cord and also the Ace Pro, because this Ace Pro, and that's a very nice benefit of the Anycubic one, is also a dryer. So it's got a heating element. You can set the temperature and the time via the software or via the screen which is attached to the machine. So that's a really nice option. So if you're looking to buy a dryer for your filament, I would also try or maybe consider getting the 4-color option. Then you've got the full multicolor option and a dryer, so that's nice. But in this video we're not going for the 4-color option, so I will show you how to remove this. Then I will place this one, the filament holder, the spool holder, on the back of the machine. And then we can feed the filament into the PTV tube. And then we can start printing. So that's up next. So in case you did not know already, on the hub there are these locks. So this the black ring on the top and also on the bottom, these 4 are locks. They will keep the tubes in place. And if you want to unlock them, you need to press them in. So you can press it in with your nail, then remove the tube. And if you want to put it in, it will be locked in place automatically. So let me show you. If I press this down, and then I can remove the tube. So if you put it in like this, it will be locked in place automatically. So this is how you can remove the tubes. For this one I will not remove the bottom ones, because I will completely remove the hub. Of course I can also leave it on and just disconnect the signal cable, but for this video I will remove it. You can do so with the provided Allen key. There are 2 screws on the hub. Just take them out like so. And then also one over here. And then you can remove the hub. Don't forget to disconnect the signal cable. There's a little black latch. You can just press it in and then you can remove it. So now this one is disconnected. And then we do the same with the signal cable, which will go to the Ace Pro. Also press it in, the black lock, and then you can just remove it. So now the Ace Pro is disconnected. And now we can mount the spool holder. The spool holder has a little notch. It needs to go on the back of the machine. And there are some screws included with the machine. And you can use them to mount this spool holder. There's a long Allen key, because it will reach all the way through this one to the screw. So put in the screw, put it in here, and then you can mount it. So it's a pretty quick conversion. Put in the other one, the other screw as well, like so. And then we can secure it in place. So now it's mounted. And then we can take a roll of filament and then make sure that you align it correctly. Let me see. So you need to make sure that it goes like this. So from the bottom into the tube. This one you can just mount it. It cannot be removed. It will be locked. Then you can feed this one into the PTFE tube. And if you turn the printer on, it will be fed into the extruder automatically up to the heat break. So it will be heated. So let me press it in all the way until you can feel some resistance. Like now, you can see it will not go any further. So now it's at the extruder. One thing is, you can see the poop chute. It is partially covered, but it will go out on the bottom, so it should not matter. And also, I do prefer having the filament spool on the side. One is it's less depth because it's a pretty deep printer, but also it's easier to reach on the side than on the back. But yeah, I'm fine with this one. It does work, so it's okay. So next up, let's turn on the printer. Let's go into the Anycubic slicer next. Load the design, and I will show you around in the slicer, and then we can start printing with the single color option. So I've turned on the machine and also started Anycubic slicer. Let me show you at the display. Let me move the camera a little bit closer, and also let me zoom in a little bit, and then move it up a little bit like so. You can see in the menu, let me tilt it a little bit. In the second menu, you can see, let me go back, you can see ACE1 and ACE2. If you press it, you can see the ACE Pros are no longer connected. I only had one, but if you got two, it will show both in the menu. So it says holder, which is the spool holder that we have mounted on the back. Here you can select the different types of filament. It's already in the menu, and you can select the different colors. So if you got a green filament, you can select the green one, press OK, and it's selected. This can be synced with the Anycubic slicer. So if you set, let's say you've got the ACE Pro, you've got 4 different colors. If you sync it with the software, it will automatically transfer the colors onto the software. So that's nice. Oh, by the way, if you're not a regular viewer of my videos, but you want to know more about the S1 combo, so this one including the ACE Pro, I've got a nice review, a full review of that one. From the inside to the outside, unboxing, doing some nice projects and test with it. I will link it up here, so if you're interested, go check it out, and hopefully it will help you to decide whether you want to go for the combo or for the S1 as a single color. So next, let's get on to Anycubic slicer next. So let's have a look at the Anycubic slicer next. Basically you have 3 menus, 3 steps. So first is the prepare, then you've got the preview, and then the workbench. This is the preparation of your model. Preview, when you have sliced it, you can preview it. And then the workbench is basically to control your printer and start the print. Let me import a model. Let me see. So this is a small bunny. You can also enlarge it. You can change or rotate your plate if you want to look around on the model. So that's also an option. Over here you can see the different printers. If you got multiple printers, I've got a Kobra 2 Pro, Kobra 3 combo, and also the S1 combo. You can also remove and add printers over here. You can see there's 4 filament types because this was still connected to the ACE Pro. This one you can sync it if you have connected the ACE Pro. If I press it, it will tell me there's no info. And also you can add and remove filaments. So let me remove 3. So now I've got only 1 because we only have 1 filament now at the back. You can select the different types of PLA or filament, I should say. I have selected the PLA from Anycubic because I've got PLA, so in general it will be okay. You can set the different layer heights. Default is 0.2, but you can also go 0.16 or another one if you want to have higher layer heights. It of course will take more time. Then you've got these menus, and you can enter this menu. So over here you can do all kinds of things, enlarge it, rotate it, things like that. So and if you select global, let me remove this one. Then you've got these sub menus. This is the quality menu. You can see the layer height, you can change it. Again, default 0.2 millimeters. You can also select all the heights and of the top and the outer walls, the inner walls, and so on. So that's basically all the quality and the ironing option. So that's the quality menu. You've got the strength menu. You can set the amount of wall loops, type of surface infill, also the type of bottom infill. So you can do many of these settings to make it stronger or weaker depending on the amount of infill. Let's say 15%, or if you want to do more infill, you can just maybe do 20 or 30 or 40%. Of course, this will consume more filament and also take a lot more time. But these are all the strength options. You've got the speed settings. Of course, you can do the first layer, the infill layer. Most of the time, you can see they will be a little bit slower because you want to make sure you have a good bed adhesion. And then once it's past these first layers, and you can also select the number of slow layers, then it will speed up and then it will do the other ones. The support, you can choose to enable or disable support. You can choose also the different types of support. So you got the tree support, normal support, and manual options. Again, all these settings are for the supports. Then you've got the multi-material option. You can do, if you do, let's say the Ace Pro, you can do the prime tower to get rid of the filament, so it will be on the tower, and then once it starts printing on the model, it will be purged. So this is the option, and then the other, yeah, you can do the skirts. I think the brim, yeah, the brim is also here for bed adhesion. So that's basically the menus. Let's say, let me move this one. Let me remove the embossed text. So if you select the model, you can do the slicing. If I would leave all the settings as this, I can say slice plate. It will start slicing the model, and now it will show you what it would look like, and you are in the preview menu. So let me zoom in a little bit. Here you can see there is some supports. If I go to the supports, you can see this is a normal support. If I would choose the tree support, I'm like the tree supports. I can do slice again, and you will see it will create these trees from the bottom to the model, and it will support the overhanging parts to make sure it will not sag during printing. Now you can see the tree supports. Yeah, they are called tree supports because they look like trees, of course. But these are very easy to remove. I like these a lot. So you can see all the overhanging parts, like over here on the face, on the head. It will be supported, so it will not print in the air. It will have a little bit of support, and these break away very easily. They will take a little bit more time, of course. If you see, total time is now 1 hour and 9 minutes. If I would remove the supports and I will reslice it, so 1 hour 9 minutes will change into, let me see, 54 minutes. So it will, yeah, save a little bit of time. But if you take a look at this parts over here, it will probably be not that nice. So I would say enable it, slice it. Also, if you would do a multicolor, if you wish, you can do so by changing the filament. If you add a pause into it, you can the head will move to the back, and then you can change the filament. You do a retract, change the filament, and then start printing. This, of course, will take more time. Over here you can see all the different parts, the inner walls, the infills, the travels, and it will tell you the amount of filament and also the weight. So that's nice. Then you can go to the workbench, or you can say remote print. Let's say remote print. You can say if you want to do bed leveling, AI detection, flow calibration, or resonance compensation. I already did all of these, so I only do, most of the time, I do the time lapse. So if you add the USB stick, it will also record the time lapse, using the camera which is built into the machine. Then you can say start print. And this is basically your control center for your printer. Let me turn on the camera. It will be connecting, and now you can see inside the printer. If I move my hand in front of it, you can see. So this is a nice feature that you can always remotely check your print. If you have a print which will take a longer time, several hours. You can just connect via your computer or maybe your smartphone, open the app. You can have a look at the video to see if it's still okay. If I would start the print, it will tell you there's a print task over here. It will tell you the nozzle temperature, the bed temperature, if the fan is running or not. You can also turn it on and off. You can change the filament, so you can say which filament you would like. Also the color you can change. You can also, let me see, control the printer from here. The increments, and also send it home or move the head of the printer. You can see it's free, so it's connected. There's nothing running at the moment. It says it has a new firmware also available, so I can update the firmware from here. You can also control other printers. Let's say this is the Kobra 3. This is the 2 Pro. There's not a picture I see, but you can also control these ones. This is via Wi-Fi, so it's not directly connected, so that's really nice. Yeah, I think that's basically it. So what I want to do is I want to load the filament, then we can prepare this model, and then I can print it. So let's get back to the model. I have changed the color now to the color which is loaded onto the machine. I have also put the filament in. First you need to heat up the nozzle, of course, and then you can put the filament into the extruder, and you can say extrude, and it will extrude the old filament and take up the new one. So that's how you can do that. Let me see, I want to enlarge this one. I want to scale it to 150%, like so. Let me put it down a little bit. Now I can say tree support and then slice. And it will take 2 hours and 10 minutes in total, as you can see. Let me go to the remote print. I've selected the red color, as you can see. I will do the time lapse. And then I can say start print. We will send it to the machine. Now you can see the little model. You can see the current temperature of the nozzle. So I can say, okay, let's heat it up to 140. You can also, of course, do from the software, heat up the bed. So you can do either way, via this screen or via the software. It's preheating. And now I can say, once it's at the correct temperature, I can start the print. And let me turn on the camera, so you can have a look inside. You can see it's moving around. The bed will be raised, because it's still down from a previous print. You can see the color of the filament. It's the external rack, so the Ace Pros are disconnected. So it's working now. Now you can see it's wiping the nozzle. It will move and then the bed will raise. Here you can see the bed is moving up. Now we will touch off, as you can see on the little screen. Now it's ready. So it will move to the poop chute. It will start heating the nozzle up to 215 degrees. As you can see on the screen. 55 degrees for the bed. Standard speed, you can also do quiet. It will be slower, or sport. It will be faster. But standard I think is okay. Now we will do some purging. It will put a line on here. The back of the build plate. It's a PEI sheet which will come standard. And it will start the first layer. So he's ready. You can see he's moving to the front. And then it will get back to the back of the machine. Here we go. And as you can see, it looks really nice. Again, a little bit of stringing over here. But that's basically it. You can see the tree supports. Let me see if I can take it off. No, it's still fixed to the build plates. Let it cool down a little bit, and then I can take it off. Yeah, here we go. You can see all the infills look nice. Nice color. The supports over there. So let's have a look. Here you can see. Let me remove the supports. You can just break them away easily. Also on this side, take them off. That's the nice thing about these supports. On the back, just take it off. And then on the front, you see I can just break it away. And over here, take them off. This one, like so. Remove these little strings. And here we go. As you can see, real nice infill. Very nice color. Also you can see this looks very nice because of the supports. So overall, I think it's a very nice result. And a pretty cute project for Easter. You can print these in, let me see, 2 hours and 4 minutes. And then you can do multiple colors and put them in your house as a decoration or give it to somebody as a present. So that's real fun to do. So the first bunny is ready. I think it turned out really nice. Nice infill at the bottom. Also the overhangs are nice and clean. So good results. The tree supports, they broke away very easily. So that's always nice. You don't need to fiddle around. So I want to print another one in a different color. I like this color. It's blue and it turns purple depending on the way you look at it. So I'm gonna load this one into the printer. I'm gonna show you how I will change the filament. Let me move the camera towards the screen. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna choose the filament and then I'm gonna say retract. So he's gonna retract the filament which is currently loaded. Then I can remove it, put on the other roll, and then we can load it again. So I want to say retract. It will heat up because of course it's in the heat break and nozzle. So once it's heated up, it will retract. It will push it out, and then you can just take it out and then put in the new one and then do some extrusion. It will be heated up again, and then you can use the other color. So now that the first bunny is ready, let's go for the next one. This is the blue-purple color. As you can see, already resized it, so it's 150%. Let's go to the slicing. Here we go. Oh, this is a different support, as you can see. So this is a little bit faster than the tree support, but I like the supports, the tree support. So I will choose tree and then reslice. See, it is 2 hours and 20 minutes. The other one was 1 hour and 49, I think it was. So it's 30 minutes longer, but yeah, I have good results with the tree support. So I will choose this one. Go to remote. You can see that the PLA is the blue one. I will do time lapse. Then I will start the print. So it's ready. Let me have a look. Let me open the printer. And I think it looks very nice. I see a little bit of stringing, but overall, and also here a little bit. So let me see if I can take it off. I can. Bottom infill looks very nice. I like the texture. So let me see if I can break all these things away. They come off pretty easily. A lot of sports. Like this. Here you can see. Really nice. Also over here it worked out great because of the sport, so, and the ears. So there you go, I've got 2 Easter bunnies ready. I think they turned out really nice. Really like this color combination, but of course you can choose whatever color you prefer. Just change the filament and start printing. Real fun to do, only takes a couple of hours to print these. If you want to create these ones yourself, this is not my own design. I downloaded it from Maker World, so I will put a link in the description of this video where you can find it, so I can credit the creator. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope everything was clear, how to convert back from a multicolor option to a single color option. Also, if you purchase this as a single color printer, how to change the filament, how to go from the design, slice it and then print it out. So if you've got any questions, just let me know, leave a comment. I will always try to respond where I can. So if you enjoyed this video, let me know, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.